How's it going, YouTube? 2 months after the exciting finale of Stranger Things, we might have the last product of Stranger Things. These are the new 2025 Topps Stranger Things boxes. You can see in the back here, I have one of the 2025 high-tech Stranger Things, which is kind of also a 2024 product. It came out in 25. So it really depends on how you decide to list those, what year to claim those. But these are our newest release and maybe our final release. Some are calling this a little bit of a high-end set. You could say that. Boxes are over $400 on the resale market. These were $300 at first when you grabbed them. But you're getting 10 cards per box, one autograph per box, one relic card per box, and I believe at least one numbered base card per box. So I'm excited to see what's inside of these. First and foremost, I've been waiting on this release basically since I think around Christmas time is when they first dropped the pre-sale, and I missed the fact that they weren't going to come out until early March. So, and I think they're actually about a week behind schedule. I got them technically early on March 6th today. They're supposed to not actually drop until the 10th. So we'll go ahead and see what we can get inside of these. Really good list of signers. Basically all your main kids from the show. David Harbour has autographs. So yeah, it's pretty exciting stuff. Murray has an auto. I don't know if he'd signed before. Let me grab a scissor here real quick to get into this box. But yeah, exciting to see what we get. Feels kind of light. I was expecting the cards to have a heavier stock. I think they actually even build it that way, but this feels, for 10 cards, pretty light. The box itself, though, nice display here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume those aren't 55-point cards if the pack is that thin for 10 cards. But there's our box, so it's got a nice little slider in there. You've got the red for Stranger Things. Some cool stuff, some SSP upside down parallels or something that they did in here. So let's get into this. This is my first time seeing this. I have seen some of the cards already pop up on eBay, but I have no idea the format of our box break here or what to expect. And how about that start? So yeah, these, for what it's worth, that is just a normal stock card. They kind of build it like it was going to be a 55-point stock, but they are just normal. But still, we're starting off with arguably the best name in the set to get, and a good one right behind her too. There is your base card of 11. The back of these, pretty plain from what I've noticed. They almost are like a Topps Now back. Glossy on the back. The front is more of like a matte finish, and then you have a little bit of foil board here to these as well. So 11 is our first base, and her arch nemesis right behind her, Vecna, is our second card. And wow, this is shaping up to be quite the season 5 finale box, because we also have another character who really burst onto the scene in this season, and that is Holly Wheeler on that card. I don't think Holly's had cards before. I could be wrong, but that could be pretty good, especially she had a great performance in that season, was a really integral character to season 5. So there is your card of Holly. And I apologize, my camera's kind of bopping around. Make sure this isn't our autograph right behind here. I don't think it is. I think that's just a gold parallel coming up. So we've got Murray. Again, excited to get cards of him. Love that actor. Really enjoyed his work in the other guys prior to this. And then this one is really, wow. This is actually a really good one. We've got, okay. So we did get one of the SSPs. A little bit of chip on the top there, but this is your upside down. How about Billy numbered to 5? So I believe Billy Hargrove, right, is the name. But yeah, Billy to 5 on the upside down parallel. That is really awesome. Was not expecting that. So there's our Billy to 5. We'll put Billy in the middle for right now. And then another good numbered card right behind him, Hopper to 50. So 44 out of 50, that's just your standard. As you can see, Billy clearly hanging upside down. That is why it's the upside down parallel. Cool one coming up here, another card of Billy. This one, a numbered poster card. I'm going to try, I really don't want to see the auto. And I'm assuming the auto might be our last card, so that's good. At least they save it till the very end. So Sauna Test, Really cool episode. Great art on this card. This one is numbered to 199. I believe these are the Butcher Billy artwork cards. These are cool. Relatively high numbered. I don't know. I haven't seen one of these lower numbered than 199 yet, but they look really, really great. All right, next card up here, we have a Holly Jolly episode, and I believe that's Joyce there with a Demogorgon with all the writing. Yeah, these look really, really cool in hand. This one is seemingly maybe fatter than the other base cards. Little more thickness on this card. And that one is 95 out of 199. Really cool design there too. And here is our relic. Put that over there. I don't want to see it. And we've got Lucas, and that is to 25 on the Lucas relic. Multicolor there. I don't know if that's from the actual shirt he's wearing in that photo or not, but that is to 25. 8 out of 25 on the Lucas. And I tried to not see the autograph. I don't think I did. So this will be a big moment for all of us. Try to not reveal too much. The name should be at the bottom. So I'm going to go from the top. And we'll see what we got. I'd love a Vecna auto. Who do we have here? Is that Will? Yeah, there you go. So Noah Schnapp. Will auto out of 50. Really transformative performance for his character in the final season. That one is number 9 out of 50. Pardon me. I think I might have said 89, which wouldn't even be possible. 9 out of 50. That's a good one. Certainly, a main character, especially in season 5, helped defeat Vecna at the end. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, a Will auto. That works. So we still got one box to go here. I will rip both. I don't expect box 2 to be as good as box 1. It's pretty remarkable to hit, main character relic, main character auto, SSP parallel, right? It's numbered, so it can't really be an SSP. Numbered card of Billy out of 5 with, again, that chip. It's like actually holding the card down. But so pretty happy with that. Here we go. Box 2. Box 2. All right. Let's see. All right. So I would like a Vecna autograph. I'm going to state that for the record now. Would love to hit one of those. I have an 11 in my personal collection already, but also wouldn't mind another Millie because she is the chase of most of these products. Would also love an auto relic, which I can't tell if they're coming out very fast and furious or not. We do have just a standard auto here, it would appear. So start things off, we've got Lucas. There you go. Lucas on the base. We've got Karen. Every character, in season 5 really had their moment, main character-wise. So Karen, a character that had no moments at all in season 5 because they apparently didn't even bother to call him to see if he wanted to be part of the season, but Argyle, that one not numbered. And then we've got Erica. So not as good of a base run here in box 1, but some normal characters. Oh, that's cool though. How about Max and her brother as our upside down parallels? So Max, this is to 25. So I don't think you're guaranteed one of these per box. At least they certainly didn't make it seem like it. They referred to them as short printed cards. But we've got Max and Billy in both of our boxes. So that is pretty cool. Max to 25, Billy to 5. And then Murray is our regular numbered card here. A little bit of maybe damage there to the top. 7 out of 50 on the Murray. I believe the numbered cards can be like as high as 75. Which if you do the math and you're guaranteed at least one of these per box, means they only made about 7,000-ish boxes of this product. All right. We've got free ice cream for life. We've got you've got Erica there in front of Robin, Steve, and Dustin. These are really cool. Wow, this next one you guys are going to love. This is a really iconic image coming up here. How about Steve with a bat? That's cool. Almost got that, it's like the bat from, oh, this one is lower numbered. So to 75 here. What If He Spies Back? The Spy, the episode. I don't know if that's... So you've got some Demogorgons in the background there. You've got Steve Harrington in the front with the bat. The card is awesome. That's probably a PC card for me. That's just objectively a very cool card. All right, our Relic. Probably my least favorite character in the series, to be honest. Never been a big Jonathan fan. But Jonathan to 75. Watch, I'm going to hit a Jonathan auto. I hope they don't put Jonathan autos in the same box as a Jonathan Relic. That would be sad to me. All right. Moment of truth. Last auto. What do we got? It's green, which I don't know what that means. To 99. Somebody with hair. So maybe not 11. Who do we got? Is that Karen? Oh, that's not a good one. Chrissy auto to 99. That's a bummer. Box 1 really outperformed Box 2. Yeah, Chrissy went like all of 3 episodes that she was in. Grace Van Dien, maybe is how you say that. Yeah, that's not an auto I'm too excited about. But we hit a lot of really cool stuff along the way. It's probably my favorite card just from a art and subject variety. These I think are probably going to do really well in the secondary market, both Billy to 5 and Max to 25 there. And then obviously the best auto, because the other one was Chrissy, but Noah Schnapp to 50 on the auto of Will Byers. That is pretty cool. Love the blue in the background there. So I'm assuming blue is to 50, green is to 99. I think there's a red to 75, but yeah, Noah Schnapp on the blue. That looks really cool. So some really cool stuff overall. Hopefully that gives you guys enough of a look at it. Would have loved to have hit an auto relic. That's kind of one of the main chases. I don't believe they've had those before. They've had relics, and some of the Topps products they've had autos, and basically every product they've ever done, but never auto relics. So be on the chase for those. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully you enjoyed this rip as much as you enjoyed Stranger Things. If you ever want to see random rips like this, I ripped a case of the high tech not that long ago, right before the show started. I'll link that on this channel here, but also please subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment, let me know what you thought of the break. Seems like a fun product. Not sure if the value is there at what people are charging, but a fun rip nonetheless. Certainly a better bang for your buck, though, than I would say what high tech boxes cost now. Now, when high tech was like 150, it was a pretty good break. Now that it's like 300 and you're not guaranteed an auto, I would probably lean towards getting this with the guaranteed auto. Some really cool numbered stuff, some great artwork cards like the Steve, and those chances for auto relics of some of the main casting characters. So appreciate you guys. Again, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment, all the other generic things that people that do this on YouTube all the time have to say. Peace. Later.